We don't need to live. We don't need to talk. We don't need to go to now. Peter Obi now. What he lead?
For our side here, to get PVCs, now they like say na hot cake. But for now, then they go ask why they share PVC. They've registered people for PVC.
Although in Nigeria we don't do election, what we do is selection. But to God be the glory, Obi is there. The youth are looking for someone who can lead them to.
There was a video I saw, one man was standing by his left and one was standing at the right and one was standing at the back, waiting for him to fall down for them to jack him up. We don't want that kind of a president. We want a vibrant president. And the vibrant president we want is Peter Obi, who has a future for the people, who has future for the youth.
So, sir, do you have your PVC?
Sure, I have my PVC.
So you are voting for?
I don't have that. For me not to vote for Peter Obi, I'm a foolish boy if I didn't vote for him.
All right, thank you. So, sir, do you have your PVC?
I have, sir.
So you are voting for?
I am voting for Peter Obi.
What will be the name of the party of Peter?
It's Labour.
So, sir, do you have your PVC?
If it is possible to get it 10, at least I will get. I have one already.
You have one?
Yes, I have one.
Who are you voting for?
Peter Obi.
Thank you very much. PVC?
No, I've not gotten it. I've not got it.
Yeah, I have my PVC.
So you are voting for?
Peter Obi.
What will be the party name of Peter Obi?
That is the party of mother, father, and child.
What will be the name?
Labour Party.
Thank you.
Into success.
Okay, sir. Do you have your PVC, sir?
I have my PVC.
So who are you voting for?
I'm voting for Peter Obi.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, sir, do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have PVC.
So you are voting for?
I will vote for Obi.
Do you have your PVC?
Of course, yeah, I have my own. My own is on intact now.
So you are voting for?
Yes, I'm waiting for the date.
You are voting for?
Peter Obi now is my candidate. It's Peter Obi.
Do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have my PVC.
So you are voting?
I'm voting for Peter Obi. I'm voting for Labour Party.
Mama, please say be the best.
My brother, for this country, for president, for me as a man who I know, everybody want Peter Obi to be. But you and I know say you no go fit dey possible.
No, I don't know that.
For our side here, to get PVCs, now they like say na hot cake. But for now, then they go ask why they share PVC. They've registered people for PVC. Our own here, where is they today? Some of them will find them for Gota, where they pour some for Gota. Now they ask us, say, you know, say Peter, we pray make Peter be president.
So what will you say of Tinubu and Atiku? They say they him get more experience to Peter Obi.
Jagaban say na a turn to rule because this country be like saying a turn by turn. For Atiku don't try before, fail. But for me, who I see where Fifi be this president who they see, na Peter Obi. Yes.
So how you go feel Peter Obi?
My brother, as a Biafran who I be, I go dey happy, but because Peter Obi is my brother. But if he asks me, I will say make them share the country.
Now Peter Obi now what he lead?
Why you say Peter Obi is the best?
He's a very nice man. He dey loyal. He dey loyal. Peter Obi dey very very loyal. Now here we dey.
Why you saying all Nigeria youths they shout Peter Obi, Peter Obi? You see 1 million match, 2 million match for Peter Obi, Abuja, Casino. Why you say Peter Obi they get this number of people? The youths want them.
My brother, no God they sent for us. Make us deliver this Nigeria. We don't suffer too much. Now Peter Obi that we dey. You know me, but Abuja, Lagos, but if the whole world knows that Peter Obi. Now what God sent for us, may God deliver this Nigeria. We are suffer.
So do you have your PVC?
Yes.
So you are voting for
Obi.
Okay, sir. Next now.
And the person I feel who is the best for Nigeria now is Peter Obi.
Why do you say so?
I said so because of we've seen, like let me use Tinubu as an example. Tinubu at his age now, if you look at him, most of the video pictures that we've been seeing him, you find out that he's not strong enough. You understand me? There was a video I saw, one man was standing by his left and one was standing at the right and one was standing at the back, waiting for him to fall down for them to jack him up. We don't want that kind of a president. We want a vibrant president. And the vibrant president we want is Peter Obi, who has a future for the people, who has future for the youth, who has future for the old ones and the young ones we have in this country.
We've seen 2 million match, 1 million match for Peter Obi. What did you say make P2B dey special? Where all youths, everybody for Abuja of recent, Taraba, Casino, Kano, Ogun, even in Port Harcourt. Why did you say youths they run after P2B?
Youths are running after P2B because they know he has something in stock for them, that he has a good plan for the stock, for the youths. Imagine for so many years now that there have been no employment in the country, Nigeria. And I believe with P2B, the youths, they will have a better job in this country.
So, Mama, do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have my PVC.
So you are voting?
I'm voting for P2B. I'm voting for Labour Party.
Yeah. So that's why 90% of youth are campaigning for B. So in my own view, I will like Obi as a Nigerian president.
So a lot of people have said that, he's stingy. They're not a give shishi. What's your thought on that? Okay,
the reason why he said he's not giving shishi is because those politicians, they will use money and buy your choice. That's why he said he's not giving shishi. So because of that, the people are referring him that as a stingy man. So what we observe is that the money we use it and do some other things in Nigeria.
What will you say of Atiku, Tinubu? People say they have better experience. What's your thought?
Okay, Atiku, we have seen his experience during his time of vice president with Obasanjo, and Obasanjo was complaining that Obi, during his time, that his vice did not did well, and he said that he made a mistake to choose him as the vice president. So that's why we're not going to try him at the second time. Now I want to try another person. Being a neutral man, that's why we are campaigning for B.
So do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have PVC.
So you are voting for?
I will vote for B.
I want you now to talk to your fellow Nigerians, advise them on whom you feel that is the best presidential candidate.
My advice is that, looking at the three of them, Tinubu is, for age now, Tinubu is about 70-something years, I think. And if you look at all of them now, you will see the future. If you look at Obi, you will see the future of Nigeria. If you look at Obi and his vice, you will see the bright future of Nigeria. So, as looking at him psychologically, you will know that he has something for Nigeria. When you look at him, look at his vice, you know that the choice of the youth. So my advice to Nigeria is that we will not go.
Two of them, there's no way. What we are talking about experience. If you look at what is happening in Nigeria today, it's those people that keep Nigeria the way it is today. Tinubu has been a governor of Lagos State. Atiku was once Adamawa State Governor, Controller General of Custom, and become Vice President of Nigeria. Since then till now, nothing has changed. And you want to look at the history of Nigeria now and all the antecedents of all of them. Now you look at what happened in Anambra State. The only governor that ruled Anambra State without borrowing money from anywhere, and he was consistent of paying salary from his tenure, 8 years, and even left 70 billion naira as a reservoir in Anambra State.
Seeing 1 million march, 2 million march for P2B, even recently in Abuja, all youths are clamoring P2B. What do you say make P2B much more different from other candidates?
What makes P2B more different than other candidates is because, one, their ideology. The ideology of P2B, and when you look at the man, he's a vibrant man. He knows what purpose our youth needs. He's a man of youth mind. He has the youth in mind. You understand? So that's the difference between P2B and other candidates. From the whosoever people may projecting or whoever that are coming out among them, P2B is the best among them. You understand? You cannot compare P2B with Tinubu. You cannot compare P2B with Atiku. You cannot compare P2B with Kwankwaso. You understand? If you look at the things, the condition of Nigeria today, if it were to be P2B, I believe now Nigeria will not be in the place where they are today. You understand? If you look at the P2B now, the antecedent of P2B, what he has been doing, And it's the only man that came to Anambra State and turned Anambra State to another thing. He made a lot of differences in Anambra.
From my own understanding, nobody is the best, but we have to try. And I feel that Peter Obi will be the best one for now.
Why do you think Peter Obi?
He's more younger. In terms of intelligence, he has it. And what it takes to be a ruler. They said they watch your footstep from your beginning to achieve what you be in goal. So he has a nice one from the governorship. He's turned towards governorship till this time. I believe he will make a nice one.
Say make all most Nigeria youth. You see 1 million march for Abuja, Casino, Kano, even in Port Harcourt. What do you say? Why youth they clamor, they shout Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi? What do you say make a difference?
Because like what I said before, the hands of God is involved, and we believe that God is already in Nigeria. So that is why I see the youth, all of them has woken up from their sleep and they want to intervene for a better Nigeria.
Do you have your PVC?
I have it.
So you are voting for
Peter Obi.
what will be the Peter?
For me, Peter Obi, I be the best.
Why do you say so?
Peter Obi is still young, understand? And I believe as a young man, if the man enter there, he will do plenty of things for the youth. He will create work. I'm sure that everything will work well. Understand?
So what did you say make youth they run after Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi? Seeing 1 million march for Abuja day before yesterday, in Port Harcourt, in Kano, Jos, name it, Casino of recent. What did you say make Peter Obi come different from the rest? Is it because of his age?
It's not because of his age. At least when God wanted to bless Israelites, wanted to put them in the land of Egypt, he used someone at least that can lead them. Understand? Yeah, that's Moses. So for my own understanding, Peter Obi should be our own Moses, the Moses of our own time. Understand? There's no how you compare an old man and young person. I'm more special. Everybody wants him, not because of even him himself doesn't even know that people are doing campaign for him. Nobody asks him money. They do it out of their own will. And I think he's the first person in Nigeria for youth to come out in mass, the whole 36 states, even not even Nigeria, outside country. They're taking the rally, the campaign everywhere. So I believe that he's a God sent to lead out of this this thing.
So sir, do you have your PVC?
Sure, I have my PVC.
So you are voting for?
I don't have that. For me not to vote for Peter Obi, I'm a foolish boy. If I didn't vote,
Because it's somebody can learn, it's a learned man. And somebody can revive the economy. Somebody can make the country, can do the country well. Can make everybody smile. No matter where you're from. They can do, you're doing business, everything is going well. Exchange, you come down.
So bros, what do you think say make youth, Nigeria youth right now? You've seen 1 million march for Abuja day before yesterday. You've seen in Kano, in Taraba, in Plateau, in Ogun, even here in Port Harcourt. Why do you think say a lot of youths they clamor for Peter Obi or make them special from other presidential candidates?
Because of like, you watch youth now, there's no job. When you go to school, finish now. They start riding keke. Upon the years waiting in school, spend money, spend time, come out riding keke, no job. The ones they have doing something, before you know it, they have sacked them. Everybody is angry now.
So sir, do you have your PVC?
Of course, I have my own. My own is on intact now.
So you are voting for?
Yes, I'm waiting for the date.
You are voting for
Peter
Obi.
Why do you say Peter Obi?
Why I say Peter Obi? Because other parties, PDP, APC, has failed us. Let us try this new party. Now, that is the party of Peter Obi, the party of mother, father, and child. Let's try the party and see what will happen. And I pray Peter Obi will carry us along well.
What do you think say make Peter Obi different from other presidential candidates? The way people they shout 1 million march, 2 million march.
Because people take Peter Obi as a man of their heart. The man that will take them along. The man that will carry them along, go far. The man that will not eat only for his or her family. That is why we are taking Peter Obi today.
So do you have your PVC?
Yeah, I have my PVC.
So you are voting for?
Peter Obi.
What will be the party name of Peter Obi?
That is the party of mother, father, and child.
What will be the name?
A young men to take over this country. Let's try young men. Since I was small, I've been hearing the youth is a future of tomorrow. All three now is that the same old men they are still ruining this country. And let us try a young man too, see what young men can do too. Because I believe that as a young man, he have many talent in his brain. He can do more than the old men. Because when you look old men, when they are begin old, they are begin doing like a young baby that used to suck breast when don't know the way forward again. So let's try young men, see what young men can do in this country. Because we have been hearing with the youth is future of tomorrow. Why all three today, those old men that have been ruling us in 1970 something, 80 something, they are still come to rule this time again. So let's try P2B, see what P2B can do. And they are saying let us try P2B. We are not doing tribalism. Even Hausa people say let's try P2B. Even Yoruba self, then say let's try P2B. Both Hausa, all the citizens of Nigeria, everybody say let's try P2B. So we are watching our P2B they took over this country 2023 election. I said federal government denied to give P2B the presidential. Because all the Nigeria, both Yorubas, both Hausa, both the youth, both even the old men, everybody support P2B for this 2023 election.
So, sir, what do you say make P2B different? Because youth they clamor P2B, everybody they shout P2B. What do you say make am special?
What do make P2B special? One, where the man was governor of Anambra State, the man do a very good work in Anambra State, which is people benefit from internal from Anambra. Even the man even left money for you to know a good government.
So you mentioned the money just now. Some people say the money wey him leave, say you no suppose leave that money. Say you suppose use the money for the betterment of the life of the people of Anambra. What do you think about that one?
No, those people that say those things, those people have interest in that money. You understand? Because the man, a good governor or a good president, he will not be using all the state money. As he are using the state money, he will make sure that something will remain in the purse in case of emergency, even for a meeting, even for any meeting that does not have money in purse, that meeting will not go forward. You understand?
Of choice. You know, every one of us will go for his own choice. But for me, I know the right person to vote for.
Okay.
So it's not. I will not be exposing it.
Okay.
I will not put it in mind.
Okay.
But we know the right person.
Okay. So, sir, seeing the 1 million march, 2 million march for P2B, and now people are clamoring. What do you think make P2B special from among all the presidential candidates?
For me, you know, when you check the three people among, we have APC, we have PDP, and we have a Labour Party. And among the three of them, P2B is the youngest, and I believe it's people's choice.
Okay. So, sir, do you have your PVC?
Yes.
So, who are you voting for?
I have told you before, earlier.
That candidate, Atiku, Tinubu, Shawore, P2B.
It's a P2B.
Why do you say so?
Because P2B is a youth. It's a young youth to produce more things for us, to help other youth them to know their right to do.
Sir, do you have your PVC?
I have my PVC.
So you are voting for?
I'm voting for the P2B. It's the Labour Party.
Thank you.
Say, from what I've seen, I think I will go for P2B.
Why?
Because of the things we heard about him and what he did when he was a governor in Anambra State. I think the record is there. Not this one that I will tell you they will do. Now he's telling us what he has done. So, it's, like me personally, I've done my research about him, and those he said is true. So that's why I'm supporting him.
Some people say in the very stingy, they give shishi, and they said the money. They said he saved money for Anambra when he left dollars, some in naira. Some people said the money shouldn't be saved. They should have used the money for the people. The money for the people should be used for the people that supposed to save the money. What's your thought on that?
My brother, when you say somebody is stingy, when you talk about stinginess, I think stingy has to do with somebody.
I mean the person they give shishi.
Yeah, I'm coming. You don't need to start sharing people money. Okay, let's assume somebody give you money today, and you just eat that money today. Tomorrow you come again. Now someone who will save that money, get it to maybe open a kind of industry where people will gain employment, where people will gain employment and start working to make ends living. I think that's the best, because for me, he's not stingy. He's really trying to cut down the expenses so that use it to do something meaningful instead of sharing money to the people. I think that's the best way.
So, sir, do you know Kwankwaso?
Yeah, I've been hearing Kwankwaso, but I'm not his fan anyway.
Do you know Sorry?
Sorry, no.
So it's Action Congress, African Action Congress is also contesting for the presidency. So, sir, people said Tinubu has better experience to Peter Obi. What's your thought?
It might be true. I'm not really the fact that he might have so much experience than Peter Obi, but now, present now, don't need somebody like Tinubu because of age.
Okay, you've seen 2 million match. You will see 1 million match for Peter Obi. Recently in Abuja, Casino, Kano, even here in Port Harcourt. Why do you think people want Peter Obi? You see a lot of youths, What did you say make Peter Obi the very special from other presidential candidates?
Because the youths want another youth to lead them instead of this old man. That's why you see all this crowd everywhere. The day we march in Port Harcourt here, I marveled on the kind of crowd I see. I'm a fan. In fact, campaign will start. You see me, I'll campaign for Obi. We need a youth, not this old dead brain. Let them go and rest and leave us alone. Thank you.
Do you have a PVC?
Of course I do.
So you are voting for
Obi.
Thank you, sir.
Find this. The former governor of Lagos State, which is Tinubu, he might have more experience than Peter Obi in the sense that he has been in the game for long. But my own question is this: Tinubu is an old man. You cannot compare an old person and someone that is young. You understand? Tinubu should be over 80 years and something, and I believe his brain is not really functioning the way it's supposed to be functioning. So, I think Tinubu was a bit more younger. That thing should be a better. It should be a better competition. But Tinubu is old, so that's my own take on it.
What will you say about Atiku?
Okay, for Atiku is in his early 60s, if I'm not mistaken. But we don't need someone like Atiku, because I'm very sorry to say this. Atiku has a very, very bad record when it comes to past government. Even our former president, which is Olusegun Obasanjo, has never said anything good about Atiku. If you can remember, during Obasanjo's regime, Atiku and Co, they privatized most of the sectors to their own selfish interests. And Atiku is not the kind of man we need presently in this present economy right now. Because take it or leave it, Nigeria as a whole is we are finished. So we need someone that will bring us back to the glory that Nigeria is. Yes.
So, sir, do you think if Peter Obi wins election, agitation for Biafra will stop?
For that, I feel. Okay, let me give you a little. Since 1960, after an Igbo man has never ruled this country before.
Yeah,
Agoyi have ruled, but over the years, an Igbo man has not really ruled. When I mean ruled, for like over the years, they have not really ruled. The reason why they are agitating for Biafra is because even the former head of states, the governors, the former presidents, as you can see, most of them, they are not really putting the Igbos in all those quick kicky position, and that will help them boost the economy.
So you are talking about the issue of marginalization.
Exactly. So when you look at those sectors, you would notice that even presently, all the high ranking, you discover is the Hausas. They're the one in charge. If you look at that place, I think when they're doing it, okay, Igbo, Hausas, and they are just rotating it, it's better. And if you notice something, most of the 67 or 70% of the economy it's that makes Nigeria what they are is from the eastern side. So yes, so why is it like that? The reason why they are agitating for Biafra is because the Igbos have been sidelined.
At least you can see that P2B is the rightful candidate to vote for. Because one, has no corruption on his cupboard. Two, is a leader with a vision that can transform this country. All the young youths, all we are clamoring is for new Nigerian. Give us a good leader. So we need a P2B is a rightful candidate that will transform every sector in this country.
What do you say maybe to be they different from other candidates? We've seen 2 million march, 1 million march recently in Abuja, Casino, Kano. Why do you think the Nigeria youth are behind him?
Because they have denied all our rights. Since I was born, they keep on telling us that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. Up to today, those set of people, 1983, Buhari still remain in power. From 83 till now. So when will the youth become the leader? So I believe this is the opportunity for we to hijack our leadership. This is our turn of youth to take the leadership of this nation. May looking at other developed countries, most of their leaders, they are youth. So that's the only thing.
Do you have your PVC, sir?
Why not? 100%.
So you are voting for?
P2B.
Sir, I want to ask you the last question.
And he has discipline. You understand me? Not like he's the best among all, but he has what? Integrity. He's someone that maybe he can trust. Say, if you give him this thing to keep for you, do this thing like this, he will actualize it. So that is it.
So some people criticize and say, saying save money in naira and in dollar for a state. Some people say, say that money, suppose save am. Say the money of the people, suppose use them for the people. What do you think about that one?
For the money he saved, I don't know about that one, no. But if he saved money maybe for the future, for the betterment of the states, there's no problem about it. Are you hearing me? Only thing we know is that if he saved money, let's use it on the cost of what he saved that money for. You understand me? So if he can use it to do work or to do things that will be beneficial to everyone, that is okay.
So do you have your PVC?
I have my PVC, of course.
Who you are voting for?
By special grace of God. I will vote for him.
And he's the kind of person that Nigeria needs to balance the economy, because we're having economy. The economy is going down every day. We're not producing anything. There's no industry to help the youth who graduated from universities. So we need an economist that can balance the exports and the imports and the currency of the country to have value.
What did you say make P2B different from other candidates? Seeing 1 million march, 2 million march. What do you think make a different from Tinubu and Atiku?
P2B is different because he's a man that sees the future. He's a man that has future for children of tomorrow. Like he's a man that can lift Nigeria from the burden they are today to the next level we are supposed to be. He's a man that can move Nigeria from underdeveloping country to developed country.
So do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have my PVC.
Who we are voting for?
P2B.
What will be the name of P2B?
Not the best, but all I know is I want this country to be in one. Let us be in one Nigeria with wisdom and understanding. You understand me? That as these people has been ruling us, everyone is complaining about it. And also me too, I feel about it. But we need new model. And the new model we need before the person can be able to vote or to campaign, then need to cross-check to know that person's background before they will import anybody at all to campaign.
So what will you say of P2B? Because I'm sure you've heard a lot about him. 1 million march, 2 million march in Abuja of recent, in Port Harcourt. What will you say of P2B?
P2B, I have not known him too well. I heard his name as P2B. You understand me? You know what thing about this politician is that you will not know their mindset until they enter city. Some of them, they will say, I will do so, I will do this, I will do that when I enter. And we all will put our trust in them. that as they will enter, they will do well. But as they enter, you will see that this one will dance, go this side, this one will dance, go this side. So what we really need is we need the intervention of God.
Thank you. Well, as you can see, we are in democracy and we have our choice.
Yeah.
As for me, as for my voting, I believe that I will give to whosoever I need to give my vote.
Okay.
And it should be a personal decision for me and myself.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so what will you say of the person of Peter Obi?
I don't know of Peter Obi.
Okay.
I don't know of him. I told you, Pom and Plain, that my presidential candidate is personal known to me.
All right.
That on the day of my voting, I will cast my vote.
Okay. All right.